It's early morning. I have left Letdar. I am gaining altitude and it is very hard to breathe. Tomorrow I attempt the mighty Thorong Pass, assuming I make it there. Yeah, look at that. There's the trail. As we started the trek in the early morning, it was amazing just how quiet it was when you were so high up. Every little thing could be heard. The air was cool. We did notice that many of the other trekkers were considerably more fit and faster than we were, but we did not let that discourage us. We kept trekking, and it was just shocking how much the scenery was changing. Just yesterday, there were plenty of little trees and shrubs, but as of today, it was pretty much just grass. Like, even the shrubs were down to a very minimum. We walked alongside a gorge for quite a ways. You can walk either on the left side or on the right side, and we picked the trail to the right. We were going to continue alongside the gorge until we reached Thorong Phedi. And before Thorong Phedi, I knew there was a landslide area coming. Alright guys, so I've reached the landslide part of the trek. Yeah, look at that. If you see, the trail is like right there. And then there's a bunch of gravel, so rocks could come down at any time. You want to be vigilant. The trail's also a little bit narrow. You don't want to slip and fall. I'd stick to the right if I were you. But pay attention. I would advise don't go on this trail when the winds pick up, like after noon. So I'm walking on the landslide area right now. So yeah, rocks could come down at any time. And if you guys see, that's a steep drop. You don't want to fall down off that. You want to stick to the trail. Alright guys, looks like we're approaching Thorong Phedi. So there's Thorong Phedi. And then up there is the high camp. So let's see. Yep, there's Thorong Phedi. And if you look up there, yep, there's the high camp. Dang, that is such a freaking long bridge. I'm in Thorong Phedi. I still have to hike up to high camp, and that's going to be a pretty challenging hike. We took about a 2 to 2.5 hour break at Thorong Phedi and decided to eat lunch. The prices of the food were very high at Thorong Phedi. A bottle of water was 400 rupees. A Coke was 450. And the cost of food was usually between 1,000 and 1,500. Much higher than before. There's the way up to high camp. Pretty far up. So I'm taking a rest on the way to high camp. I mean, the road up to high camp is really tough. And I'm gaining altitude fast. After lunch, we decided to push on to Thorong High Camp. They told us it would be about 1 hour to hike from Thorong Phedi up to the high camp, but it actually took us a lot longer than that, like over 2 hours. But we did give ourselves plenty of time in order to reach high camp before dark, which we did. What are you doing, Swami?
My lips numb, my hands numb. That's good. Happy to see that.
Me too.
Whew.
There's Thorong High Camp. We're almost there.
Now to the... Yeah, we do. Let me see.